With an estimated population of 28,995,881, Texas is the second most populous state in the United States. Home to metropolitan sprawls and gorgeous ranch land, Texas has something for anyone looking to get a taste of the new Wild West. And for those looking to move to or visit some of the fastest growing cities in the United States, look no further than Texas. In fact, Texas is home to 3 of the 10 most populated cities in the entire nation: Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas. Not only that, but Texas also has 2 other cities in the top 14, Austin and Fort Worth. For a state which has a reputation of being all about ranches and open spaces, Texas is actually a cultural epicenter with just as many urban areas to explore as there are natural wonders to enjoy. If you're moving to Texas and are looking for work, you're headed to the right place. Texas has one of the most healthy and diverse economies in the entire United States, trailing only California when it comes to its gross state product. Did you know that a large percentage of the beef and cotton goods made from resources within the United States come from Texas? And altogether, the Texas economy would rank number 10 in the entire world as a standalone country. Texas experienced a population boom in the first part of the 20th century after fruitful oil sources were found within its borders. These oil reserves led to an influx of folks looking for jobs, and it also made Texas an attractive option for U.S. military investment. The U.S. military brought billions of dollars and countless jobs to the Lone Star State, leading to spiking populations in both the major cities within the state and outlying towns such as Corpus Christi, El Paso, and Lubbock. Military and agricultural jobs aren't the only healthy industries operating within Texas borders, though. The Lone Star State also has a strong tech industry, defense industry, film industry, and aeronautics imprint. In fact, there are only 2 states in the Union which are home to more Fortune 500 companies than Texas: New York and California. Are you a history buff? Do you love the great outdoors? The tourism industry in Texas is a true cash cow, with hundreds of different state parks and historical sites raking in over $50 billion worth of profits each year. Highlights include the Lyndon B. Johnson Space Center in Houston, Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and the Alamo in San Antonio. Live music is also a major source of tourism dollars in Texas. In fact, the state capital of Austin is affectionately referred to as the live music capital of the world. Whatever type of music strikes your fancy, there's a really good chance you'll be able to find a concert that meets your interests on any given night in Austin. Per outside estimates, Austin plays host to around 100 live music shows per night. To put this into perspective, there are more live concerts happening in Austin than in any other city within the United States. The apex of this is the South by Southwest Festival, which brings thousands of bands and fans into Austin each year for a lengthy celebration of all things music. And if you've got great music, you're gonna need great food too. Texas is a culinary haven known worldwide for its Tex-Mex cuisine. Tex-Mex cuisine was born from the large Mexican-American population within the Lone Star State, who fused traditional Mexican cuisine with Spanish and Texan food traditions. The majority of Mexican restaurants within the United States are more adherent to Tex-Mex cuisine than true traditional Mexican food. And that fusion of food cultures is big money. Per recent estimates, Tex-Mex cuisine is responsible for a large portion of the $40 billion or so per year that Americans spend on Mexican food. And as you likely know by now, Texans are extremely proud of their state and their heritage. Heck, the slogan is "Don't mess with Texas." For those who want a state that's a true experience, there's a feeling to much of Texas which is unique and unchanged by the whims of modern society. And by the way, there's a lot of Texas to experience. In fact, it's the largest state in the continental United States from a square footage perspective. At 268,581 square miles, the Lone Star State is over 100,000 square miles bigger than the next biggest state in the continental 48, California. To sum it all up, Texas has so much going for it. If you drive across the state from west to east, you'll see everything on your drive from deserts to swamps. There are also plentiful forests, prairies, and beautiful beaches on the coastline of the Gulf of Mexico. And for those looking to drive into northern Mexico and experience the vibrant culture there, Texas also shares borders with 4 different Mexican states. When you ship your car or truck to your new place in Texas with Nexus Auto Transport, you're opening up a world of discovery. And one thing to remember is that while Texans are known for a fierce sense of state pride, they're also known for welcoming transplants and outsiders alike in friendly fashion. Texas hospitality is a real thing, and it has been known to convert skeptics the world over. Shipping your car, truck, or van to Texas through Nexus Auto Transport is just the first step in a Wild West adventure you'll never forget. Professional sports fans will always have a game to go to in Texas. Foodies will always have the finest cuisine to enjoy, and college students will be privy to some of the most decorated universities in the world. No matter who you are, Texas has something for you.